Flip TV Plus. This is morning news on Flip TV Plus. Here are the headlines. Tribunal sacks Abakaba as Kano governor. Ondo begins move to impeach Ayedatiwa as deputy governor. Yoruba Council asks Obasanjo to apologize, threatens lawsuit. #Justice for Mohbad protest spreads across cities. Mohbad's father speaks on why he buried son swiftly. Yabojo urges police to invite Sam Larry for questioning. Now the news. The Kano governorship election petition tribunal has sacked Governor Abakaba Yusuf, declaring the All Progressives Congress APC candidate Nasiru Gawuna as the winner of the March 18 election. Yusuf, who contested on the platform of the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP), was declared the winner of the election by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) after the poll in March. But on Wednesday, the three-man panel, after hearing the petitions, ordered the withdrawal of the certificate of return, which INEC presented to Yusuf, and directed a certificate of return to be issued to Gawuna. The court deducted 165,663 votes from Yusuf's total as invalid votes, stating that the affected ballot papers were not stamped or signed and therefore declared invalid. The ruling comes about 6 months after the APC candidates conceded defeat to Yusuf in the wake of INEC's presentation of the certificate of return to the NNPP candidate. On to the next. The Ondo House of Assembly has served an impeachment notice on Lucky Aiyedatiwa, the state deputy governor, over an allegation of gross misconduct. The impeachment notice was served on Aiyedatiwa on Wednesday after an emergency plenary session in Akure, the state capital. The deputy governor was alleged to have approved millions of naira for the purchase of a bulletproof SUV for his personal use. It also noted that Aiyedatiwa allegedly asked that the money be sourced from the state palliative fund and gave the approval while Governor Rotimi Akeredolu was recuperating in Germany.
Allegation of misconduct against the deputy governor of Ondo State, Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa. According to section 188 in the Nigerian Constitution, I hereby make a motion that this honorable house shall write to the deputy governor of the allegations to do the needful on this allegation of gross misconduct against the deputy governor of Ondo State and the governor of Ondo State and the deputy governor of Ondo State for the Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The house should do the needful.
Aiyedatiwa had acted for Akeredolu when the governor was away on a 3-month medical leave in Germany. Following the return of the governor, he sacked the media aides attached to the deputy governor's office. The development came amid the crack in the relationship between Aiyedatiwa and Akeredolu. On another development, a pan-Yoruba organization, Yoruba Council Worldwide, YCW, is set to sue former President Olusegun Obasanjo for publicly disrespecting Yoruba monarchs at a function in Iseyin, Oyo State last Friday. The group, in a letter of reaction notice written to former President Obasanjo through the Palace of Ologun of Owu Kingdom in Ogun State, Obasaka Matemilola, titled Pre-Action Notice Final Warning Demand for Apology, and dated September 18, 2023 by Juryman Associates Chambers, urged Obasanjo to henceforth stop further parading of himself as the Balogun of Owu Kingdom. According to the organization, Obasanjo failed in his obligation to uphold the culture and traditions of the Yoruba people, and he is therefore relieved of all chieftaincy titles in Yoruba land, including the Balogun of Owu Kingdom. Meanwhile, as controversy continues to trail the death of singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, protesting fans in Lagos and Delta states took to the streets on Wednesday to demand justice after similar demonstrations in Ogun and Ondo State. The Afrobeat singer died last Tuesday, aged 27, under what many have termed mysterious circumstances, prompting the Acting Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun to order a thorough probe by the Lagos State Police Command. Protesters came out en masse in some areas of Lagos State, with one of the protests starting from the Alagbado axis of AIT Road and moving to the command area, then to Ilewe in Meron. The rallies went on amid tight security, with at least 4 police patrol vans loaded with armed officers accompanying the protesters. Over 200 youths were clad in black tops with placards of different inscriptions seeking justice for Mohbad. There were also similar protests in Warri, Delta State. On Tuesday, hundreds of protesters rallied in Abeokuta, Ogun State, and Akure, the Ondo State capital, seeking justice for the late singer. Similarly, Joseph Aloba, the father of the late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has stated why he buried the singer barely 24 hours after he died on September 12. In an interview on Tuesday, September 19, the distraught father said Yoruba culture does not support keeping the corpse of a young person when both parents are still alive. He said if Mohbad had died at an older age, the option of keeping his body in a mortuary for a later date might have been considered. He further stated that the land where his son was laid to rest belonged to Mohbad and that the late singer had given it to him to build a church. He further clarified that the decision to bury him swiftly was in accordance with Yoruba custom. The father has been berated by many Nigerians for burying his son when an autopsy had not been done to ascertain what led to his untimely death. Finally, on the news, amid the controversy trailing the death of Nigerian singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo has called out his former record boss Naira Marley and his associate Sam Larry. The 27-year-old died last Tuesday and since been buried. His death has continued to generate reactions, with many calling out Naira Marley and Sam Larry, accusing them of bullying the late singer since leaving the Marleyan Records. During a visit to Lagos State Commissioner of Police Idowu Owunhuwa on Wednesday, Iyabo Ojo also called out Naira Marley and Sam Larry, saying there was video evidence to prove their level of involvement in the saga. Thanks for joining our news broadcast. Subscribe on our channel for latest updates. Opeyemi Olugbemi reporting for Flip TV Plus.